chose the light. It's over here.
Oh boy. All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We have sound. Yes, yes. One, two, three, four. And we are alive. Okay? We're alive and we're alive. We're a little in the corner today. I don't know why I did that. But I'm just going to turn this off because this is massively overheating. Perhaps I should just put this to this. Let's put this inside. Give me a second. Granted, that was a few. All right, it's gonna be a very chill session, okay? Because you can tell by the thumbnail, been experiencing issues, but not major issues, not anything that's not fixable. Obviously, with great um, with great aspiration comes great challenges. And it's not a massive issue. It's not a massive issue. Um, but yeah, schedules are tough. Yesterday, I did two posts on LinkedIn, and I'm like, okay, I had one scheduled for the morning, and the script writing took too long, and I didn't get good sleep last night, which is a problem, and I'm still incredibly sleep deprived, having only slept maybe 3 4 hours. Awful, terrible. So tonight's going to be a little different. Tonight's going to be a little bit different. I am going to shut everything off and do some of that, whatever cognitive shuffling stuff. Just do whatever. Put some binaural beats on. No, some rain sounds, whatever. I'm going to sleep tonight. I am sleeping well. There is no two ways about it. That affected my thinking so much. My script writing was kind of, it took too long, and I'm, unsure about it. Like, my mind's foggy, right? Which is a problem. You got to fix that. But otherwise, honestly, things are on track. Obviously, the goal is to, a bit of a jokey title, gaming LinkedIn, but that's kind of the plan. I'm trying to validate my thesis, my idea, my process on LinkedIn. And, not too bad. For someone with only 20 connections, I'm at almost close to 300 impressions since yesterday after 4 posts, right? Which is like, I'm not used to the metrics of LinkedIn yet, but that seems like it's good, right? More people are seeing it than just perhaps the people who are connected with me, which is good. LinkedIn has this thing where it's like you have 3 things to do a week, and it's like, nah. Let's see if I can max that out. Let's see if I can do. You know, I've done 2 posts today and yesterday, but worst case scenario, 2 times 7, 14, and then what? Uh, I'm trying to do like, okay, let's say I mean I've gotten like 14 comments I think so far, or so, let's say 10, 5 a day, 5 a day for 7 days. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 plus what was my previous number? G's. 2 times 7, 14. So about 50, right? 50 things. And that'd be a lot cooler if I could get that to 100. 100 touch points on LinkedIn. Right? Let's do the math on like if I maximize, right? If I don't mess up my schedule, right? 50 is still good, close to 50. I could up the ante on the comments. You know, comments are fairly easy. You just go and you interact with posts that align with you, and you give your insight based on your thesis on it, right? This live will probably last as long as I have milk, by the way. Just letting you know. And I am about 40% in, 43% in. Um, yes. So the thing is, okay, no, I was going to do the math. I was going to do the math. 3 times 7 is 21. And if I maximize it to 10, 70, and then, okay, I'm getting close to, I'm getting close to 100. Right? So it's like 100, and not just like good job type messages, right? You can do those as well, but those do not count, right? 70, 10 a day, 10 comments a day on different people, vary it out. You know, it's going to take a while. Honestly, I think 10 a day is too little for comments. If I'm honest, 10 a day is too little for comments. I'm just being honest. Like obviously, I'm saying that and I haven't done it, but like the time it takes to do one, you know, not that bad. Like like obviously I spent a chunk of my time like writing. That's the word. Foggy as hell. Um, spent a big chunk of my time writing, but if I can get the schedule down, if I can, sleep on time, probably get the scripts done much faster, and yeah, probably get up to 100. But it would be really cool if I could get it to 150, 200, become a machine, turn it into a game. How many can I do a day? How many can I do? How much how well can I get my idea out there? And what does that do to impressions? If on 4 posts I've averaged around 300, just under 300, but it's getting there in a few days, and that's perhaps going to increase. Um, I don't know the lifetime value of a post on LinkedIn, but it's like I assume it's like a week, because everything on there is like it gives you like a week. But think about it this way: I'm losing my mind. What was I talking about? LinkedIn. Jeez, I'm too sleepy. I'm sleep deprived. I'm not even sleepy. I'm just like my brain is affected by it. Like I couldn't for the life of me fall asleep right now, which is why get to sleep on time. It's ridiculous. What am I? It's amateur hour. I was clicking my fingers. Get the posts in. Get the comments in. If I'm getting 300 on that much, if I do that for 7 days, divided by 2, 150. 150 times 7, 1 times 7, 7, 5 times 735. I could be getting 1,000 impressions a week at my current rate. But that's if I stay at my current rate. Obviously, um, what I'm getting now is like 20 connections equals 300. If I get a few hundred connections, then perhaps that catapults into the tens of thousands. So just based on the numbers I have right now, based off how well my content has performed. But if you can't miss me, and if I'm talking facts, if I'm spitting pure value, if I'm laying game for you, right? If I'm laying game, and it's not like, when you read an Alex Hermosi post and he posts a motivation thing and it's like, yeah, that's cool. Not that. Not that. Because Alex Hermosi is already this massive brand, right? When you watch his video and it says something like, when you see his post and he's like, he gives something motivational, he tells you a little bit about his life, it's like, yeah, that's cool. And I want to know about Alex because Alex is a cool guy, and he's done so much with his life. He's inspiring, and I want to emulate that kind of success. Sure, yes, all of that is valid, and that works for him. That works for Alex. It does not work for Mo Confidential. It does not work for me because I didn't write 100 million leads, $100 million leads. I didn't write $100 million sales. I didn't create gym launch. I didn't do that. That's not me. Yeah, people are looking at the status of Alex Hermosi, and that's why they're interacting with him, right? And they know that if they interact with him, other people might see them, right? It's networking, right? So you have to look at it from a cynical point of view. But it's like, if you can't ignore me because what I'm giving you is just absolute value day after day, I cannot be ignored. And you can block me so that my posts don't show up. If I'm annoying, that's valid. That system is there for you to use. But if you cannot ignore me and I'm ever present, then I think we'll see some strides in the content. Early days, I'm actually quite happy. I'm perhaps basing it off incorrect metrics. I understand. I have 20 connections, and I'm basing that to see as a percentage. It's like 20 compared with how many impressions I have from what I've done, right? And I'm extrapolating that further and estimating what continuous like what this state of like content could get me. But obviously there is the point of like, once you do that, you eventually hit a bit of a growth cycle. Thanks for the like. Right? You hit a growth cycle, and then that's a catapult. That's a catapult. And I'm understanding that, and I'm seeing it, and it's like it's early days, but I'm very excited, and that keeps me going. I just have to get to sleep on time. I think that's probably my biggest. Um, that's probably my biggest problem right now, sleep, because it affects every aspect of my existence. Um, I'm out of milk. I'm going to see if I have anything else to talk about, and then I'm going to hop off because I was going to go live hours ago, but I was finishing editing another post because I'm like, I don't want that on my head while I'm still sleep deprived, while I still have my senses. Why not finish off this edit, and schedule it for tomorrow. I wake up, I'm gonna do stuff, I'm gonna edit another video, another two videos, schedule it for the rest of the day so that I have nothing to worry about in terms of editing for tomorrow. And then that's all the things I've filmed done. So that means that I can focus on just my thesis, just my process, because that needs work, right? As I develop new ideas, that needs to be integrated into it because it's all important. Any idea that works needs to be in there, right? It needs to be as intensive as it can be. Pure value, verbal gold, cannot ignore me, right? That's how this is done. Tenacity. Perhaps this is the sleep deprivation talking, but I'm trying to keep my energy up. And I did just have a bunch of milk, which is, probably has some carbohydrates in there. Yep, I've just had 24, 48 grams of, is that pure carbs, sugar? Yeah, just sugars. Maybe I should have thought about that. Probably why I got like a little bit of an energy boost suddenly. But yes, at first it's like how much does it kickstart? And it's like just a little bit, a little more than I expected, with nothing, with absolutely nothing, with Jack, right? My first post went up to like 150 impressions before the end of the first day, right? It kind of halted at like 12 hours, and like it was a slower climb after that. But it's like it's around at around 150 approximately in less than 12 hours, and that was before I even had 10 connections, right? So something about that excites me because it's like, okay, that thing worked. There's like more content on that, but at the same time, it's a new platform, so I want to test out all the different angles that I have, right? And the most recent video I posted was, okay, a little bit of a clickbait. I used Bitcoin in the title and immediately got a boost of impressions, and then there was a bit of a drop off. It's like, okay, yeah, cool, don't do that, but we'll get it. So tomorrow, um, I'm probably like, my only issue is I'm probably gonna be. I'm just gonna end up editing anyway. Like I need a good hour and a half to edit videos for one day. That's just editing, and then scripting probably takes longer. Scripts are a sore point for me right now. Everything else is solid. Scripting is should be easy, should be, but it's just the language I'm using. It's not right. It doesn't, and I'm trying to avoid ChatGPT. What I'll do is sometimes I'll take what I've written and I'll put it into ChatGPT, and I'll get mad because I'm like, I'm not going to use that, but that's way better, even though that sucks, right? I was like, okay, and then I'll try to I'll take it and I'll rewrite it in my own words. There's a construction worker in the building dancing. All right. He's just dancing. All right, he left. Okay. Good for you, guy. If he comes back, I'll try to get him on. It's just like a silhouette of a man dancing. Amazing. But yeah, gaming the system, trying to see if I can game it. I'm gonna game the system. I'm gonna provide so much spicy, sizzling value, and I'm gonna provide it so consistently that they cannot ignore me. Right? They watch my content, and it makes them think. They have an emotional experience. Did you get it? Yeah. Ooh, it's fun even thinking about it. Okay, I am done. I am so tired. Um, Low effort thumbnail because of I can't be bothered. But I knew I had to do it, so it's like it might suck. Why did I do? This is the first time I've ever like. Usually I do this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Never done that before. Literally on camera, I did it for the first time ever. But anyways, doesn't matter. This was real. This was real. Um, I will be providing updates on how this goes daily and providing any insights about what I learned. Obviously, I think it's time I start putting the doc in the YouTube because, like, what's the point? You come across this and you're like, I'm interested. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. I'll post the doc somewhere. But yeah. Like over here, like I don't think I've posted the doc once, but LinkedIn it's like doc, 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 doc everywhere. Scan this, click this, click this. Woo! All right, I'm hopping off. This was real. Be good, do good things, and good things will happen. Subscribe and good things happen. Okay. Anything. I could say anything. And if I could leave with one thing, what would I say? If I could say one last thing right now before I cut the live, what would I say? I would say that the things that are worth doing in life are difficult, but they're worth it. And they are absolutely doable. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.